Just 10 cents a day helps fund local programs like Scenic Stops, Northwest Ohio Journal, and BGSU Brain Game. Watch, connect, explore.
There's only one kind, and it's Ballreich. That's all I can say.
We manufacture potato chips, and we also sell snack foods across the country and actually around the world.
Business was started by my grandfather and his brother. They were first generation back in the 20s and 30s. During the 40s, 50s, the second generation came along, which included my father. 6 years ago, I took over the company as a sole owner. Two of my children are in the business now. One is my sales and marketing manager. One is a supervisor that also handles engineering for me.
Well, my father started making potato chips. He worked with his brother making potato chips. That's all I ever grew up with.
When I was a kid, this room, this area here held all our potatoes that we needed.
When we have a good product, you've got to expand.
We have really changed how we do business here in that we're looking for what other people may not do. Ballreich is a true JIT company, just-in-time company. The potatoes we arrive in the morning, leave the plant that afternoon as finished product. We begin in the morning with the semi-truck arriving full of fresh potatoes from anywhere in the country, Florida to Ohio, Michigan, this market. And we unload that semi about 7:30 in the morning. So after we unload the potatoes, they're transferred into a peeler, peels the skin off them. From there, we transfer them to a picking area that pulls out any spots, any defects. From there, they travel to a slicer. Slicer takes a whole potato, slices it into the thin, wonderful chips you're used to. We then fry those chips in our proprietary process, pick out any bad chips that have defects in them that are finished, package those chips through a number of different package machines in your flavors, in your sizes, in your shapes, from wavy potato chips to flat potato chips. From there, they travel downstairs to the packing area where they're packaged manually into boxes. From the boxes, they then go out to our warehouses, to our drivers. Sometimes they're even warm when they hit the shelves. We have 6 different flavors. We've had a traditional wavy chip for a long, long time, since the beginning. We have a flat chip. We have barbecue, salt and vinegar, sour cream and onion, smoky sweet, hot and sassy, and cheddar and sour cream. From a flavored chip, I like smoky sweet mesquite. It's actually the only bag that I'll sit and eat the whole bag, unfortunately. One of the things the family did, and now we're incorporating, is we are for lack of a better couple words, we're a green company. We try to be green as much as we can. Using a returnable box, a box that will travel a life of 7-8 turns through this company, versus some of our competitors using a box that's only used one time. Anything left over in this plant is going up to people who end up putting on their ground as fertilizer, end up going to a gentleman raising hogs or cows as feed. The water coming out of this facility was as clean or cleaner than the water coming in. We're an Ohio proud company. We want to be here a long time. We've been here 93 years. We have a good mix of people who've been with us a long time and new people who've been here anywhere from a couple years to a few months. Those new people bring in ideas that supplement what we've done for a long, long time and allow us to be, for lack of a better word, unpredictable. You know, I've got people, they want everything that you and I want. They want the future. They want to have a good job. They want a place that knows their name, that pays them well, that has a good long-term track, so they know that, geez, I'm going to have a job next year. You know, and if you want a new home, a new car, a good place to raise your family, you have to have a good employer. For us to be that employer for those employees, we have to be very competitive. We can't do the same old thing. We have to do the new thing.
As far as innovation, we really try to take ideas from everybody in the facility. Some ideas are random. Other innovations have been through employees, my father, anybody. We'll take any idea, put it into test mode and see if it works.
You know, we make a great product. We're really good at making what we do every day. But our consumers want new things.
We brought out Flavor Your Own last year. It's a gourmet potato chip kit that allows the consumer to season the chips to their own desire. For example, the pizza kit would include pepperoni, sausage, and cheese, and you could combo any of those four together, or any of those three together, and season the chips, and then the box actually converts into a microwavable tray and you serve them warm. Some of the other things we're working on that we can talk about are sweet potato chips that will launch here in a few weeks to a month. You should see them on store shelves, 2 months at the longest.
My son is working along with his son and his daughter in the business. So I'm real happy and I'm proud of them.
My family and I are really close. I work with my mother, my father, my brother every day, and believe it or not, we still all love each other and we get along really well. You know, most families have a difficult time working together, but we were close growing up, so it's been fun.
We are a 1920 company. We think we're the oldest in the country, still owned by the original family. If it wasn't for our customers, Ballreich would not be here.
It's very important that we continue on for what my father, my uncle, my two brothers, and my cousin had.
I don't want to lose how we got here.
That's that sidewalk right there.
The way we got here is what made Ballreich who they are.
Scenic Stops is brought to you by WBGU-TV. Support great local programming by giving now at wbgu.org/pledge.